Greetings and welcome to day 10 of the Personal Growth 21 Day Challenge, Part 2. We are almost halfway through this 21 day challenge. Thank you for making the trade-off you needed to make it possible to be here with us today. I will also encourage you to make another trade-off to be on our Zoom calls. If you're not already on it regularly, there may be something still there that you need to give up or trade off to get the most out of this challenge. If you feel resistance, take a pause and look at what you're holding on to. Where is the attachment? Is it an ego thing? Is it a survival thing? Is it just a habit thing? How much is it worth and what is it costing you? In reading chapter 11, what I took away and saw was how unsuccessful people make bad habits. The average make few trade-offs, and the successful people make good trade-offs. If you want to be good and making great trade-offs, you might mess up every now and then, but the fact that you're willing to make trade-offs more often than most, this puts you on pace to be above average. Average people don't make a lot of trade-offs. They hold on to what they have, as long as it's not killing them, even if it might be killing them slowly or killing their dreams as time goes by. To make a good trade-off, you have to determine how much something is worth. We learned in the first part of this challenge that if you don't value yourself, it's hard to want better for yourself. How much are you worth? What would you trade off for your dreams and success? If I gave you $1 million, would you give up on your dreams? I can assure you 100% that you are worth over $1 million in assets alone, not even including your ideas, dreams, or potential. Not that you will be worth $1 million when you make it. I'm talking about right now as you are. You are already worth well over $1 million in assets that you own right now. Even if you don't know it, or even if you don't believe me. Think about it. Something is worth what you're willing to pay for it. And what you already have is worth more than what you are unwilling to exchange for it. If you offer me $5,000 for my car, I will decline because it's worth more than $5,000. If you offer me $200,000, I will accept quickly because it's worth less than $200,000. Simple concept. Okay, let's take a look. Would you exchange your eyes for $100K? Would you accept to have no eyes if I offered you $500,000, just your eyes alone? If you decline, that means your eyes are worth more than $100,000 or $500,000. So wow, just with your eyes alone, you have an asset worth $500,000. What about your right arm? Will you exchange that for $800,000? What about $1 million? I'm sure $1 million is worth more to you than your right arm, right? After all, you have two arms, no? What if I offered you $1 million for half of your intelligence? Would you be okay for someone to remove part of your brain for $2 million? Now, do you get what I mean? You are worth well over $1 million in assets because there are things you own that you would not give up for $1 million. So, what would you give up for $1 million and why? What are some bad habits that you would give up for $1 million? I know some people that would give up their relationships and marriages for $1 million easy, and some would stay in a relationship for $1 million. Here's my point. If there is something I am willing to give up for $1 million, and if my dreams are worth more than that, then why can't I give it up for my dreams? If you're worth more than $1 million, even more reason to give up what you need to give up so that you can live into the true value that you have. You are walking around the planet with over $10 million worth of assets, yet you are pretending to be weak and think like you're broke. Cut it out, stop it, and get focused. What trade you need to make right now that you have been unwilling to make? What is that next thing that you need to trade off? And what must you give up to get it? These are the questions you need to think about to get you to the next level. It's time to stop playing around with your life. Let's do it. Do the work. It's not a joke. You got this. I will see you tomorrow.